Hey folks, I'm MysteriousJG and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda. Got a lot of new stuff we could read in the codex about our friends and whatnot, but for now let's talk to Liam, the last person on the ship that we don't seem to have met. Although there's no, there's somebody else. There's that guy that said 2 words to us as we passed by, who's like an engineer or something. We gotta meet him. Lexi and Sam. Maybe we have to meet them too. Anyway, Liam is going to be on the other side of this door, so let's talk to him.
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Oh. Where did you find a couch?
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. It's been a hard year. So, finally time for that beer? And after 2 years...
Hey, we're going to spill some drinks on Citadel, Boyd.
Being a cop just didn't fit. The crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
What was Hustle? And is it related in any way to all caps loyalty with I'm letter missing and all caps respect?
Tell me about your group.
Heavy urban search terrain 1? Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit.
Hustle is a horrible name.
HUST1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch.
No, it doesn't.
All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded.
Yeah, we could use some people with real
Tastes
beards.
better just thinking about those days.
I do miss all of that. I don't think about that time.
I wanted adventure and mystery at the edge of known space. There was so much to see. Seems like a long time ago.
600 years, give or take. So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That's where my
That blunt,
dad was
huh?
going.
That blunt.
Oh, I guess we do get to flirt with him. I said I was going to flirt with everybody. I don't think I'll flirt with Liam. Sorry, guys. Hope nobody's too upset. I need to leave that life to the dream of adventure. You're following our dad.
When I started with the Alliance, it was about adventure. But with my dad's troubles, staying wasn't going to work. I needed something new. But if I wanted to get away, it had to be this far.
Gotcha. Clean slate. Classic.
Back at you, Costa. Why'd you come?
I want to
I
say
came to be
I'm
flirted
running
with,
from
but
my
apparently
past,
that's
already
not
running
gonna
from
happen.
myself. That'd be a great story.
I came to be flirted with, but para esto could happen.
But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
Could change directions. What? Go back to the Milky Way? I don't think that's an option.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I know why I'm here. A bad start can't change that. I won't let it. In crisis response, I'd focus on essentials. That's you and this team. Pathfinder leads to planets, leads to people. You've got your part covered. You've got this. I'll do my damnedest to help with the rest.
Sweet. Sounds pretty neat. So he's got some kind of picture. Sure you don't want to flirt with me there, Ryder?
Talk to me.
About you.
We barely covered how you joined. Tell me something about yourself.
All right. I was a bad student, piss poor cop, great responder. Had a good life, but it all been done. I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big.
You were a cop, then crisis response? Couldn't have been long in either.
Didn't have
Yeah, I
the
actually
patience for law,
sucked
so I
both.
figured enforcement. Dad knew it didn't fit before I did. But it got me into hustle. They mostly take
Love
vets in retired
and respect.
service. Best years of my life.
Who's a cop seems cliche.
You found your place. Not everyone gets that.
So
I knew it. Glad for it every day. And that led me here.
Tell me about your family.
I missed the hell
And
out of them.
you got any relation to
Some nights
Saren
you
or?
just cry, right? That's the thing everyone does. Mom
Oh,
Joelle,
jeez.
Dad Calvin. Both lawyers. Met on the Citadel, settled on Earth. No brothers or sisters. That might have been too much to leave. It was traditional. How about you?
Who defines traditional? Let's start flirting. I'm sorry I didn't flirt with you before.
Traditional is a weird term for family. Like normal. Who's that describe?
I suppose you're right. I sure didn't keep the tradition. I said goodbye to my mum and dad and got on the ship to Andromeda.
Alright, well, laters.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Guess they can just climb the ladder. Thought about trying to help the crew. Sweet. I can still jump down there like a goof. And still check strike team missions.
Strike team ready for deployment.
So by the time we wrap this video up, or before then, we'll be ready for a new strike team deployment. You guys I've already spoken to, so I do need to make my way to the back, not the front. Apparently this door just takes a while to open. Left the elevator down there. I can still summon it.
Pathfinder, making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Alright, so this guy's got an attitude right off the bat.
Hey, this is the most important part of the ship.
Whoa,
bathroom.
don't tell me they put someone smart in charge for a change. I am at your command.
Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked in idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships.
Now, let's get
Stuck
to
on
the
Nexus,
flirting.
Gotta say, I was regretting joining the initiative.
Must have been hard. You and many others. Yeah, you and me both, pal.
I doubt you were the only one.
Yes, but it's a new thing for me, regret.
Oh,
I
regret
tend to
nothing.
live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties. No real sense of purpose. Figured
Got a
maybe
drinking
I'd find
problem.
my
Wait,
true
why did I
calling in
mention
Andromeda.
that?
Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
I do wouldn't show up. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Well, not me specifically. I'll help you find purpose.
You mean how jazzed you were that a Pathfinder showed up?
Tomato, potato. You just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
And no flirting.
Long time no chat. What's up?
What the hell was that?
I hear we have you to thank for getting the Tempest space ready so quickly.
Vetra brings her impossible feats to me. I was itching to get this particular call. Capital R ready.
Was there like a...
Don't
Was
tell
that
her, but the
recorded
truth
on two
is,
different
our
days? The
report
first sentence and
coming
second
early,
sentence of
then
that last
has
one there?
a secret to make up for it. Expands the guild legend. Plus, I convey calm and assurance, and the whole team relaxes, which helps them do their jobs better.
Well, thanks for telling me that, which kind of defeats the purpose of you... Yeah, now I know your secret, I guess.
Seems like we have a good group here.
Well, Vetra and Suvi are my girls. Get along well. Lots of mutual respect. As far as your Hyperion peeps go,
Peeps.
Doc's kind of nosy. Liam's good for a laugh or two. Cora, she's a bit by the book for me.
I need to see your books.
Need somebody to keep the zoo in check.
Zoo? You calling me an animal rider? Ooh, can I be a mongoose? They're like cool cobra killers.
This guy's
No,
really
wait.
annoying.
How about a crow? Smart, irreverent, obnoxious. That's it.
Thinks
I'll
that's
take your word
funny.
for it. What about Callow?
He's a pilot.
Which means
He flies the ship.
we're leaving it at that then?
Does a Pathfinder know what to do with a dead end?
How tough has it been on the Nexus all these months?
Have you ever eaten overcooked space cow tongue?
Yep.
Hasn't everyone?
Well, then you know. It's super tough. Wondering if you're gonna die from a critical malfunction? Or maybe starvation? Imagining which would be worse? But hey, you could always take a break from the fear and boredom to dwell on being a part of the biggest failure in galactic history.
Hey, we're not in the
Maybe even
XFL.
participate in a revolt.
What was your take on that?
I didn't place any bets, if that's what you're asking. Truth is, I don't think anyone made out particularly well. Whatever side you're on, you die a little when your brother, your teammate, becomes an enemy. We traveled all this way, all hope and wonder, and we end up fighting with each other over scraps. It's sad.
It is a bit sad. Sure you don't have a wacky joke to bring this thing back?
What's your social circle like?
I'm good for a laugh, so I know lots of people, but I don't let too many in. My one true friend is stationed on the Nexus. She's the only piece of the Milky Way I brought with me. The more you and I get to know each other, the more you'll probably hear about her.
She's not a person, but I'm guessing it's some wacky non-person thing that he's
Good talking to you.
signed
Anytime.
that he's calling her. He's anthropomorphizing, I guess is the term. Jump into the drive core, woo! Okay. Alright, so that's Gil. He's zany. He mentioned the doctor, so I guess, and we did see her in that one scene, so I guess that the sorry doctor is with us. To deck 3. To deck 1. I think we got to get to deck 1. Because I think that's the only one we haven't really explored. Actually, probably by now, we spent 3 minutes talking to that guy. These guys are waiting debrief. Mission successful. They leveled up. Or they didn't level up. They did get some experience. Bronze item loot box and research data loot box. So now that they're both back, I was kind of hoping a new mission would pop that they could go on. It looks like that has not happened. See, these guys are only level 2, and these guys are level 4, but the level 2 team still has a better chance of succeeding. Because they're tough. Got to get tough. Yo, Joe.
Strike
So,
team ready for deployment.
I guess I should not have gotten 2 strike teams. That was a waste. I don't know what these loot boxes were. Maybe I could check my inventory. Resources, we got mineral, salvage, weapon blueprints, incendiary ammo. I don't feel like I was ever had how those loot boxes work explained. Oh, it's saying I have points to distribute, but it's... Oh no, Vetra could be leveled up because she's going to be a potential squad member. Let's do what I've been doing, which is to give everybody 1 rank in their skill so that they've got something going. We've got to get to Armored gel canisters. Shell filaments. These are super sweet augmentations. Maybe if we go to the research development, we got some points there. Still no Milky Way research data, still 30 of that. So... yeah, I don't know what actually came of these Strike team missions. Ah, here we go. You have to actually open them here. View equip team. We could add. We have to use mission funds, which you gain by doing missions, to make them more effective. So that, I guess, makes sense. So yeah, we should not have recruited that team, but research data loot box, set of research data acquired during a mission. We got collected an item. We got Milky Way research data. We got a disciple, an uncommon gun. We got the M3 Predator, a common gun. That's pretty cool. I don't know. Yeah, you. We got 60 Milky Way research data. But even the very first level of the Black Widow costs more than that, so. Oh, does this work the same, that as we research it, we recognize it and can use it? So we got vintage heatsink. Ammo refills automatically after delay. Oh, that's a cool one. It goes back to Mass Effect 1 gun styles. So I guess this is the same as we... As we research these, we can actually find them. So, man, getting research data is going to be a big frickin' thing. I wonder if that's something I can be doing through multiplayer. I played some multiplayer, but it seemed like all the rewards I was getting were in multiplayer rewards. And not transferable to your single player. Anyway, here's our star map. It's a star map. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. Let all the children boogie. Let all the children boogie. Where's this frickin' doctor, then? Petra, Liam, Lexi, and Sam. I guess we need to get to deck 3, but we were on the wrong side of the ship when we went to deck 3. Okay, whatever. So is there a way to get down here? There we are. Yeah, we slide down. That's cool. And we
These are
can
the
meet.
Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there too.
Clothing and armor customization. Hey, and we can. Hey, that looks like a memory. Oh no.
Hello,
Sam.
Scott. It is interesting to be renewed.
How do you mean?
Since my creation, I have been Alec Ryder's Sam. Now, I am your Sam.
But
I
Sam,
still
I
myself,
am.
But now the input and experiences I have are completely new. I will develop in a new direction. The term reincarnation seems appropriate.
Uh-huh. Dad and I are that different.
Being linked to me is a totally new experience?
Yeah, your
You
dad
and
was way
Alan
smarter
are
and cooler.
unique individuals.
Now I'll know what
I
it's
can
like to
now
be a
see the
loser.
variations that define you. I look forward to our continued partnership.
And also your death so that I can start becoming someone else.
Is it confusing to be in multiple places, talking to different people?
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a SAM node technician. In the field,
Although I
you
prefer
are my
them to you.
primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided attention.
This one's more than memory triggers.
Sam, any more information on the memory trigger we found?
The memory blocks are still in place. If you continue searching for more triggers, they may unlock.
So if we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes. Lighten things up.
This is an
How's your
example
sense of
of
humor,
the kind
Sam?
of humor
Alec
that
Ryder
I like to
encouraged me
bring
to
to the
develop
Normandy.
this skill.
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
A neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on your humor.
The aristocrats! One of my favorite jokes of all time is a joke Norm Macdonald tells, which is kind of a variation on the aristocrats joke, and that it just keeps going. It's like long narrative, and then like a punch. Like, one of these days I'll just do a video where I tell the joke. Because it takes a while. But it's about a moth going into a podiatrist's office, so if you know that's the joke, then you know the one I'm talking about.
What was Dad's take on me and Sarah?
He believed
He
your
didn't
family
like the
trials
fact that
would
you
be
were having
closer
sex.
together,
Oh, wait, no.
and hoped that would endure. It appears that hope was well founded.
Oh, that's sweet. I almost wish I'd been paying attention to what it was. So
What was Dad's take on me and Sarah?
He believed your family trials brought you closer. It appears that hope was
That's
well
sweet.
founded.
Are you still on the Hyperion?
Yes,
Yeah,
this
don't be
terminal
stupid.
provides a direct link to my servers in SAM node on the Ark. I can maintain a presence on the Tempest via quantum entanglement communication.
Sounds pretty quantum what?
Let's say, hypothetically, I was out sick the day they taught quantum... embezzlement communism.
Via entangled subatomic particles, it's possible to conduct secure and instantaneous communication across great distances. It ensures I remain in touch with you and the Pathfinder team at all times.
Quantum entanglement's one of those things where it sounds pretty sciencey and people don't know what it means, so you can use it to explain anything.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Ever. Pathfinder, it was marvelous to meet you. A fellow adventurer in the sciences, could you help us with an experiment? We have an interesting chap here on the Nexus, a young pyjack. What humans sometimes call space monkeys, part of a study on how various species adapt to shipboard life, and we're hoping you might take him aboard the Tempest. You can pick him up from the Nexus Commons whenever you like. Don't worry, he's quite friendly, and his routine is very simple. No food after 23:59, or I'll turn it to a gremlin. No baths or showers, and please limit his exposure to solar radiation. So that's something I got for the, I got that for, I don't know if it was for pre-ordering or if it was for getting the collector's edition, whatever, but yeah. To writer, from Carrie to Vessa. I love Pathfinder. I'm a freelance vid maker, and I could really use your help with my latest project. It's going to be historic, I hope, just like your mission. Can we meet on the Nexus for a chat? Explain better in person. Acknowledged. Reminder from Cora. Thanks for talking. Things feel better. Though I don't think they feel fixed yet. Remember to take time for yourself. Work's important. There's no time to grieve. Oh, so is time to grieve. Grief and fear cannot rule you. Let them be your faithful servants, protective of their mistress. Law serves a huntress like fuel serves fire. There's 12 leaves. Verse. Oh, fuck. Why is it? They think that all the girls have to be into poetry, and in this case, into like their crappy fictional, sorry poetry. Plants are coming along. Sam and I are learning about botany together. Interesting times. Proud to be here. To writer from Liam, my Pathfinder, just at this point again. Our team, no place I'd rather be. Here's where we get to fix things. As soon as we have people on the ground, all have eyes on how to get them what they need. This sword just makes it happen. We'll do it. Costa. Liam has included a list of media-themed to frontiers. Genres include Western space opera and, oddly, Turian historical dramas. That's why I joined Hustle. I stopped reading before I got to the hustle part. You're the boss, applesauce from Vetra. Pathfinder, though I had to clarify, I thought I said something back channels doing what I have to do, being on the Nexus during the bad times. A lot of us got used to ugly things because survival just here just isn't pretty. Also, terrains are kind of ugly looking, just saying. But in the end, I'm here to help you, so if there's anything you... I'm getting emails from everybody. My paper. I've attached my paper on Helios soil. The attached Helios soil sandware has been categorized as spam and is now quarantined. That's kind of funny. Alright, so we can archive these. And we can go through our archived messages. Oh, and restore them. Delete a special delivery. Hey, oh, this is all my, these are the various things that I got for pre-ordering. So I've got some paint jobs and different stuff that I can wear. You can have different casual outfits, I guess. For some stupid-ass reason, I thought this was the bed, and I was walking on it. So we can wear short sleeves, long sleeves, jacket, or a hoodie to look like a real dipshit. Like my space jacket. I feel like we got more outfits than this. Like, didn't we just get a bunch of well, anyway, I'm not really that worried about it. Mostly I got this edition because I thought it would be fun to have a pet pie jack. Wasn't really all that into all the different stuff. Hey, bathroom. Looks like it's unisex, too.
Most of the crew bunks in here. Cozy, huh? But your room's got more of a view.
Are you watching me? Just feels like somebody's watching me. Dinner tonight, no entry. Sorry, everyone, I forgot we were taking turns, and half the rations aren't unpacked yet. Callo comments. Got you covered, Callo. There's soup in the galley. Dextro and Levo for me, and fruit cocktail. I think we might have left port without you. Anyone want to help me move the couch? Not right now. I'll keep you on my list. Are you serious? I never joke about comfortable seating. Pay you back and be it or whatever. Okay, new info board. So we can post anything. Anything you want the whole crew to see, though I disabled image embedding. Missed opportunities. Zany. The zaniness never ends on the Tempest. This is an example of the kind of levity that I bring to the Normandy, or the Tempest.
You're not
Hey,
here.
it's Dr. Bluehead.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
Which he actually explained to us. Oh man, now that I see the jacket, I kind of hate it. Smart move to discover card. Welcome aboard.
Happy to have you, Dr. DePero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
I'm not gonna flirt with you.
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
No, I don't get to flirt with you. What the fuck? It's natural to be nervous.
Being nervous means you understand what's at stake.
That's the problem. I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand.
Yep.
Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here,
It's next to impossible.
What?
a Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the cat?
Harry didn't tell
We
you.
need to figure them
I'm a
out.
specialist in alien anatomy.
For example,
My
your ding
thesis
dong.
on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
An autonomous pad. Oh, I can flirt. Well, I guess we'll flirt with her.
I had no idea. I'd love to hear more. Over dinner, maybe?
You could examine my
Oh.
alien penis.
Thing is, Ryder, you're not my type.
What's your type?
Not a
Female.
patient. I need to be able to look at you.
I figure anyone who doesn't
without
dig Ryder's got to be a
distractions.
lesbian, right? I mean, it's
Am
no.
I distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are. But we were discussing the cat. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats his vegetables.
Come on, I'm gonna dash it madly across the screen.
Feeling okay?
Remember fragments?
I need to talk to you about something private.
Of
My
course.
alien ding dong.
That's what I'm here for.
When Dad died, he blocked off parts of Sam's memory, things he didn't want me to see.
Or he thought you weren't ready for.
Maybe. I found this trigger.
You should
It
look
unlocked
up
a
Trigger as our last chance to
memory
win this war
fragment of
outright.
Dad on the Citadel. From when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI, and he found out Mom's illness was terminal.
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
It's a turning point.
It was where his journey to Andromeda really began.
Those events started your family down a new path.
A fun
Yeah.
path.
Thanks, Lexi. Feels good to talk about this.
Although you actually didn't tell me anything, you just asked me a dumb question, which I answered. I guess it's like the Socratic method. Keep asking me questions until I figure it out myself.
How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis.
Mm-hmm.
We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments.
Why would you hold a panel in a low-gravity environment? I'm
But
funny.
he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
So how did a sorry doctor end up on the human ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans.
I love your
Also,
ding dongs.
Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
Maybe he's got to think of blue chips.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Let's get to it. Hey, our skill respec station. Choosing to spend credits will refund. Oh, okay, so you get to respec, but they make you pay money. Makes sense. It would be a bit weird if there was, like, no cost to it. So, do you spend 20 credits? No, I don't. I was just curious. Alright, so a moderate in-game penalty for respecing. Not that big of a deal. Seems pretty fair. I think we've already been through there. It's really kind of called a video. I'm just wondering if we're out of stuff to do. Now that we've talked to Dr. Bluehead, I think we have finally talked to everybody that we're supposed to talk to. Dr. Bluehead, what the hell's wrong? So if we climb back up here, I want to talk to the redheaded engineer chick. Is she an engineer? Is she a navigator? What is her job? I don't know. I want to talk to her again because I feel like we may have only done the one conversation with her and not followed up like I did with everyone else.
Strike
But
team
if I'm
ready for
wrong,
deployment.
we're pretty much done and ready to, in the next video, go back to exploring the cosmos.
How's it going?
Yeah, I guess we did talk to her twice.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Sounds pretty neat. Alright then, so we can save our game now, and next time we will well and truly be ready to do some galactic exploring. I'm MysteriousJG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Mass Effect Andromeda as we actually go out and, explore